What if I told you that beneath the surface of history, there are masterminds who bent reality to their will? That a single person armed with nothing but confidence and cunning could outsmart entire nations, rewrite the rules, and leave governments stunned? These are not just stories. They are blueprints of human psychology, risk, and the power of perception. Today on Omniverse Network, we're diving into 5 unbelievable cons, each more audacious than the last, and the lessons you can steal from them. We'll break down the psychology, the methods, and the tiny details that made the impossible possible. Why do these stories matter? Because the same tricks that fooled the world can help you spot deception, negotiate smarter, and see through the noise. Which of these masterminds would you have spotted? Tell us in the comments below. Your answer might surprise you. Ready to test your instincts? Let's get into it. Number 5. Number 5. Frank Abagnale Jr., the teenage mastermind who became the world's most famous con artist. Born in New York, Frank's first scam was simple. He altered his age on his driver's license to appear older and opened his first bank account at just 15. He quickly realized that people trust uniforms and paperwork. With a fake Pan Am pilot's uniform, he deadheaded on over 250 flights to 26 countries. No one ever questioned his credentials. Frank's charm and confidence let him slip into restricted areas, stay at luxury hotels, and eat for free. All billed to Pan Am, but his real genius was in forging checks. He studied banking procedures, learned to replicate magnetic ink, and even convinced banks to advance him money on fake payroll checks. One trick: he printed his account number on blank deposit slips and left them in bank lobbies. Unsuspecting customers deposited money straight into his account. He impersonated a doctor in Georgia, a lawyer in Louisiana, and even taught sociology at a university, all without formal training. His psychological trick? He mirrored the language and body language of those around him, making people feel at ease and never arousing suspicion. By age 21, he had cashed over $2.5 million in fraudulent checks. That's more than $20 million today. The FBI chased him across continents, always a step behind. He was finally caught in France, thanks to a flight attendant who recognized his face from a wanted poster. After serving time in multiple countries, the US government offered him a deal, helped them catch other fraudsters in exchange for his freedom. Today, Frank Abagnale is a respected security consultant, teaching banks and businesses how to spot fraud. Practical tip: confidence and observation are your secret weapons. Walk in with purpose, pay attention to details, and you'll be amazed at the doors that open. In interviews and networking, use positive body language and self-belief. Most people never question someone who acts like they belong. Number 4, coming next. Number 4, Anna Chapman. Born in Russia, she grew up in a world of secrets. Her father was a KGB officer and espionage ran in the family. Chapman moved to London, then New York, blending into elite circles as a glamorous entrepreneur. She launched a real estate business, attended exclusive parties, and charmed her way into high society. Her secret? She didn't hide. She basked in the limelight, built trust, and became a fixture in social and business circles. She used social media to amplify her persona, making herself seem open and trustworthy. Behind the scenes, Chapman used classic and modern spycraft, covert meetings in cafes, encrypted messages, and steganography to pass secrets. She met with other agents in public places, blending in with the crowd. The FBI tracked Chapman and her network for years. In 2010, an undercover agent approached her with a fake passport. Her response confirmed her role as a spy, leading to her dramatic arrest. Chapman and 9 others were swapped in a high-profile spy exchange between the US and Russia. She returned home a celebrity, embraced by the media. She became a model, TV host, and political figure. Espionage is about blending in, building networks, and gathering intelligence over time. Chapman's story shows the power of social engineering, making yourself indispensable by connecting, listening, and offering value. Practical tip: build your network before you need it. Connect genuinely, offer value, and cultivate allies. Years of small actions make you indispensable, whether in business or life. Number 3 is next, the man who humbled the NSA. Number 3, Edward Snowden. A quiet, unassuming tech expert who would shake the world's most powerful intelligence agency. Snowden grew up fascinated by computers and security. He joined the CIA and later worked as a contractor for the NSA, gaining access to the deepest digital secrets. In 2013, he discovered Prism and Xkeyscore, programs that collected emails, phone calls, and browsing data from millions of people, often without warrants. Snowden believed this mass surveillance violated the Constitution. He tried to raise concerns internally but was ignored. The risk? Life in prison, or worse. He made a plan. Over weeks, he secretly gathered thousands of classified files, encrypting them on tiny drives. Every move was a gamble. Snowden flew to Hong Kong, where he met with journalists. Using encrypted chats and burner phones, he revealed the truth to the world. Headlines exploded. The US government charged him with espionage. His passport was revoked. Suddenly, he was trapped, hunted by the world's most powerful agencies. Snowden sought asylum, moving from Hong Kong to Moscow. The world debated, traitor or hero. His leaks sparked global protests and new privacy laws. The debate continues. Some say he endangered security, others call him a defender of freedom. But no one doubts the impact. Governments changed, tech giants reformed, and the world woke up to digital privacy. Practical lessons. If you see wrongdoing, document everything. Plan your moves, know the risks, and remember, ethics matter. Whistleblowing is never easy, but sometimes, it changes the world. Number 2 is next, the man who sold the Eiffel Tower, twice. Number 2, Victor Lustig, the man who sold the Eiffel Tower, twice. But his story starts long before Paris. Born in Austria-Hungary, Lustig was fluent in 5 languages and charmed his way across Europe as a young man. He learned early that confidence and observation could open any door. In Paris after World War I, he saw opportunity in chaos. The Eiffel Tower, once meant to be temporary, was rumored to be too expensive to maintain. Lustig forged government documents and summoned top scrap dealers to a luxury hotel for a secret meeting. He played the role of a government official perfectly, confident, discreet, and persuasive. Dealers, flattered by the invitation, believed they were part of a lucrative government deal. Lustig identified the most insecure buyer, one desperate to win the contract. He subtly suggested a bribe would guarantee the deal. The dealer paid, and Lustig vanished with the cash. Amazingly, Lustig tried the same scam again weeks later. This time, a suspicious dealer alerted police, but Lustig escaped Paris just in time. The Eiffel Tower scam was just one of his legendary cons. In America, he sold a money box that supposedly printed real bills, tricking dozens of wealthy marks. He even conned Al Capone out of $5,000, without crossing the mobster. Eventually, the law caught up. Lustig was arrested by American agents after years on the run. His legacy? The ultimate lesson in reading people, exploiting expectations, and the power of a convincing story. Practical tip: in persuasion, details matter. Observe your audience, mirror their concerns, and frame your offer to match their worldview. People believe what feels familiar and inevitable. In every negotiation, understand hidden motives and biases. Frame your ask so it feels like the only logical choice. Coming up, number 1, the ghost who jumped from a plane. Number 1, D.B. Cooper, the mysterious hijacker who vanished without a trace, leaving behind one of the greatest unsolved crimes in American history. On November 24, 1971, a calm, well-dressed man bought a one-way ticket from Portland to Seattle. He called himself Dan Cooper. Once aboard, he handed a note to a flight attendant, claiming he had a bomb. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes and a fuel truck standing by in Seattle. The airline complied and the FBI scrambled to track every move. After receiving the money and parachutes, Cooper released the passengers but kept the crew. He ordered the pilots to fly low and slow toward Mexico City, giving precise instructions about the Boeing 727's air stair. Somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper opened the air stair and leapt into the stormy night, vanishing with the cash. No one saw him jump, no trace was found. The FBI launched one of the largest manhunts ever, scouring forests, rivers, and towns. For years there were no clues, no parachute, no body, no briefcase. In 1980, a young boy found a decaying package of $5,800, matching the ransom serial numbers, buried on a riverbank. It was the only physical evidence ever recovered. Theories exploded. Was Cooper a paratrooper, a rogue airline worker, or a criminal mastermind? Some believe he died in the jump, others think he escaped and lived quietly, a legend in hiding. D.B. Cooper became a pop culture icon, books, movies, and endless speculation. The case remains open, inspiring treasure hunters and armchair detectives to this day. What can we learn from Cooper and the other masterminds? Here are the 5 takeaways. 1. Confidence opens doors. 2. Networking and trust are your secret weapons. 3. Plan every move but adapt fast. 4. Exploit expectations but stay ethical. 5. Always know your exit strategy. These aren't just tricks for con artists, they're tools for anyone who wants to get ahead, solve problems, and make an impact. Use them wisely, and you'll have an edge most people never see coming. Which of these stories blew your mind? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments. We read every single one. And if you have your own Cooper theory, we want to hear it. For more mind-blowing stories and practical tips that sharpen your edge, subscribe to Omniverse Network and turn on notifications. Don't just watch, join a community of thinkers and doers. Remember, the real world rewards those who think differently, act boldly, and never stop learning. Thanks for watching. This is Omniverse Network, uncovering the stories that sharpen your edge.